Hiya, this is Tommy. I thought I'd do a quick update. I am currently sitting on 176, Highway 176 in Texas, and I think the road's closed up ahead because when I came down here to pick up a load, there was a boom truck, a kind of winch truck thing, that as you go up here the road bends to the right and the truck didn't, so it's embedded off the road in the left and embedded in a sandbank. It's all sand around here. It probably hurt the guy, so I hope he's alright. He was driving it, and yeah, so they're probably recovering that now. So it's Friday morning, been a decent week. Went to work Sunday night, worked right through. Here your daily shift, strangely, if you start, you know, let's just say you're doing a 14-hour shift. If you start at 6 in the morning, you should be getting out of the seat at the latest 8 in the evening. But if you go off duty, like you get to the well and you're held up for an hour, half an hour, 2 hours, as soon as you go to off duty on your rest break and make it off duty, your clock stops. Like your 14-hour clock stops. I think it's a 15-hour clock. It's just quite confusing, but it stops, you know, and you get to add all that time back on at the end of the day. So if you start and you work for 2 hours and then you have a 4-hour break, and then you can just keep going. That makes you 14 hours become 18 hours. And if you do another 2 hours and have a 2-hour break, well, that becomes a 20-hour day. So you can get some seriously long shifts in, which suits me. I like working. I think I inherited that, probably. I've never tried to work hard. My dad's 70 this year. I hope he doesn't mind me telling that, but he's 70 and pull up a little bit. And he still goes to work every day. He always worked hard all his life, and you know, my papa was the same, you know, both of them just worked, and that's it. And that's what you're supposed to do, I suppose, so I just do it. Don't think it's anything special to do it, but in this generation it seems to be a rarer thing. People want to work less and get paid more, which is great if you can do it. Switch this thing off, save the go-go juice. Yeah, so Sunday was a decent day. Sunday night, sorry, I went to work Sunday night, Sunday off. And Monday, busy. Tuesday, busy. Wednesday morning was a bit quieter, and then I got a load in the afternoon, and then worked right through again. And Thursday, I didn't think I was going to work. I finished at 6 in the morning, Thursday morning, and then by 7:30 at night I was thinking, because the wells that we have work on are, well, there's 4 wells, 4 fracking crews that we support really, and they work on a well for maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks, and once it's fracked they take all the equipment, and when I say equipment, it's massive, it's truckloads, it's proper engineering, and they go to another site. That takes 2 or 3 days. Miraculously, you see the site, you'd think it would take a month, but they get that all stripped apart, moved to the next one, and it's up and running. and we haul boxes of sand in there. You usually never haul. I've never hauled and left my box and had, you know, left without a box. You usually get a box there or the pad next door. The crews that we support, it would be great if it was a scientific thing, you know, systematic thing. You could, oh, that crew's going to finish that week, and then it'll go, and then the one will finish next week. So there's always 3 going at the same time. But there's a situation that happened this week where 3 of the 4 all kind of finished at the same time. So it was a wee bit quiet, but it wasn't that bad. Managed to do my shopping, do my laundry, and sort the truck out, clean it out inside, and check out some things on it. So it's been a good week. I set myself a really ambitious target. I've got a basic target, and I've always put way past that. Sometimes I won't buy it by a couple $100, but then I've got my what I'd like to average target, and then I've got a target that's Fantasyland that would be nice to get from time to time, and I want to get that this week, because this weekend is Easter weekend. The wells that were shut down are all up and running, or should be by the time called. I think 2 of them are back up, so it's 3 out of the 4 are running. The other one will start on Saturday, I think. But a lot of people are going home for Easter weekend, having it off. A window up here. And so that means more work from the ones at work. So it should be kept running pretty steady. I'll do this for my friend Matt. So we can get the wastegate to. There you go. Very immature, but I like it. Who wants to grow up, huh? I must admit, coming across last night, I was tired about 2 in the morning, and then I got a second wind thanks to some rock music, all the music that the kids are into. Kids keep you young, you know, they really do. To grasp their music and what their attitudes are, and go with the flow with them, and help you stay young. I honestly don't feel any older now than I did when I was 30, and I feel just as good. Yes, I'll probably have a freaking heart attack tomorrow and die, but I feel really good. But when you're going along pitch dark, it was a moonlight night last night, and I was just hammering across the state. 117 mile length each way, and when you're loaded, this is just a comparison, not a criticism. So if there's a small village at home in the UK, they'll drop the speed limit to 30 miles an hour, and you slow down and you get back. And a coach is not a big deal really, because you're not that heavy. Away you go. That's all of my experience is there. But it's bad enough slow down to 30. But here, nothing really happening. You have to be a fair-sized town in Texas for people to let you slow down or want you to slow down. So I was going through these places. There's a gas station in one of them, and you get through there at 75 mile an hour. The window open a little bit for fresh air to keep you awake. And just for the fun of it, because it's just you in the night, and you get to think about loads of things, and stacks to say last night, and I try to say it, and it's too dark, and it was too noisy, and it was too rubbish. I'm rubbish at this really. And the first week. I took half the week off last week and went to Idaho for my boy's graduations and daughter-in-law's graduation. And time I flew up there, did that, and drove back down. So I've got a car here now to bounce around and try. There's only so many places you can go with a truck. They don't like them in town a lot of places, and it's hard to park if you want to go for something to eat. Plus, when I'm flying back to the UK, because this is a kind of I'm going to say an oilfield outpost a little bit, and people that are here are involved in the oil, and this is the highest increase of property prices and rentals anywhere in the United States last year, and it reflects in the flights in and out as well. Expensive. So you can fly from Austin, Texas, which is about 300 miles from here, which is no big deal in Texas because you can scoot across there in no time at all. It's cheap to fly from Austin to London with Norwegian Air, so I'll probably do that. I just take the car there, park it somewhere, probably at the truck stop, and somewhere that's close to the airport, get an Uber there and try and save at the airport parking. So, but it's a cracking day, a bit cool, but it's clear, no wind, rolling across the state, sitting at 74 right now, and the thing is not really pushing any boost out the turbo. Great machine, having fun with it, and looking forward to seeing my wife, seeing the family, seeing